Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. If you're returning, how you doing today? All right, listen. A few of you guys had commented on my last video about what's going on over in Taiwan, okay, with our troops and stuff like that. So I was emailed a link. I clicked on it, okay. It was an article, okay. Well, you know me. I don't report on nothing unless I do further research, okay? So, the article that I was emailed, and then what I found is the same-ish, okay? So, the email that I was, the article rather, that I was emailed says, China calls for W to the A to the R after U.S. Senator tweets 30,000 U.S. troops in Taiwan. Hello? What? So then, this was the tweet by a Senator John Cornyn, C-O-R-N-Y-N. Okay, and it gives U.S. troops today in different countries, okay? South Korea, there's 28,000. Germany, 35,486. Japan, 50,000. Taiwan, 30,000. Africa, 7,000, right? And that was as of the 17th, right? Which is today. All right, so, and this source I trust, right? So then I go over and I'm looking, reading, right? And this article that I found says, Senator reveals 30,000 U.S. troops stationed in Taiwan Island equal to declaring WA to the R in China if it's true. And I'm like, hang on. Either it is or it isn't. Either they are or they aren't. Okay, so a senior U.S. Senator, also a member of the U.S. Senate Select Committee on Intelligence, on his social media, revealed that the U.S. has 30,000 soldiers stationed in China's Taiwan Island. Chinese experts said if this is true, it is a military invasion and occupation of China's Taiwan and equivalent to the U.S. declaring war on China. We've had troops in different countries forever. My nephew Colin, who's in the Army, he's stationed in Japan right now. So, doesn't mean that we're declaring anything on Japan, right? So, if the tweet is correct, China could immediately activate succession law to destroy and expel U.S. troops in Taiwan and reunify Taiwan militarily, experts noted. In the tweet, Senator John Cornyn listed the number of U.S. troops stationed in South Korea, Germany, Japan, China's Taiwan, and on the African continent to show how the number of U.S. soldiers has dwindled in Afghanistan. But in the process, Cornyn revealed the shocking news that there are 30,000 U.S. troops in China's Taiwan Island. His tweet raised a wave of doubts among netizens, with many commenting below his tweet. How come the U.S. still has troops in Taiwan? That was one comment. So the U.S. Army has a secret division in Taiwan? That was another comment. Cornyn must have mistaken the number. That was another comment. This should have been before 1979. That was another comment. As a senior senator from Texas, who was once a Republican Senate Majority Whip for the 114th and 115th Congresses, and now a member of U.S. Senate Select Committee on Intelligence, Cornyn should be aware of the U.S. government's military intelligence. Well, yeah, I mean, aren't they all aware of what's really going on? Or no? I don't know. I'm not a member of Congress. I don't know. Do you know? So, the possibility that the U.S. is hiding 30,000 troops in China's Taiwan island cannot be ruled out, and there is a probability the secret was accidentally spilled out by U.S. politician. Chinese observers said, as we know, the U.S. has maintained military communications with China's Taiwan, including weapons sales and military training. Despite the controversy and continuous comments under his tweet, Cornyn did not make any corrections and hasn't deleted his tweet as of press time. The Taiwan Island Defense Department, it's in quotations, right, made a low-key denial on Tuesday, today, saying it is wrong and it would not comment on it, and Taiwan-based media outlet SETN.com reported that. Now, China and the U.S. established diplomatic relations in 1979 on the condition of the U.S. ceasing official relations with the island and withdrawing all U.S. Army from the island, and secretly hiding 30,000 troops in Taiwan Island would seriously violate the Sino-U.S. diplomatic agreement, seriously violate international law, and even the domestic law of the U.S., a Chinese expert specializing on the Taiwan question told the Global Times on condition of anonymity. And the Global Times, that's the other article that I had found. It's right here, right? So I would choose not to believe this is a real case. A Chinese military expert and TV commentator told the Global Times on Tuesday, if the U.S. really secretly stationed 30,000 soldiers on Chinese Taiwan Island, the U.S. as an external force is interfering with China's internal affairs, which violates China's anti-succession law. This would touch off a military conflict between the two countries. China firmly opposes any U.S. military personnel's involvement in Taiwan's affairs or U.S. soldiers setting foot on the island or launching any kind of military cooperation with the military, with the army rather, of Taiwan Island. Some observers said if this is true, it's tantamount to a military invasion and occupation of China's Taiwan and an act of declaring war on China. And I'm like, what? I don't know. I don't see it. Do you? I don't know. They have urged the U.S. government and the Taiwan authorities to clarify Cornyn's tweet. If the U.S. really has troops stationed in Taiwan, even if the number is small, it would be a serious matter that has broken the bottom line. The U.S. troops must withdraw immediately and unconditionally, and the U.S. government and Taiwan authorities must publicly apologize for this, observers noted. So this pretty much says the same thing, right? And I'll leave the links in the description box below so you can read both of them. But this is like, I don't know. I mean, what do you guys think? I mean, let's have a discussion about this, because this is getting, when you get kind of like, like the same, you know what I'm saying? But two different headlines, and it's like, wait a minute, what's really going on here? You gotta, weigh it out. You know what I mean? All right, guys. We have a newsletter that's going to start to be sent out on September 1st. So get a hold of Trish. Her information is always in the description box below. Okay? And that's going to be really cool information, really you know, like information that we can't always put out in videos and stuff like that. So if you'd like to be a part of that, you know, please let Trish know, okay? And then that's all for this video, okay, guys? I love you. I'll see you in the next one. You stay safe, you stay positive, you keep prepping, and as always, fearless. Ciao.